The situation in Venezuela continues to deteriorate. The Venezuelan government arrested Caracas Mayor Antonio Ledesma on trumped-up charges. There are high-profile political prisoners in Venezuela, like Leopoldo Lopez, who have languished in prison for over a year. We had legislation passed, signed by the president, that calls for including mandatory implementations of certain sanctions. Can you give us an update of where the administration is at and how they intend to move forward?
Yeah, we're perplexed by and disturbed by what's going on in Venezuela, Senator. I reached out to the foreign minister when I traveled last year, year before, to Panama, and I think it was in Guatemala I saw him. And we met. It was supposed to be a 15-minute meeting, turned out to be 45. We agreed we were going to try to follow on and begin a new period. And the next thing I knew, a couple of weeks later, we were being attacked for this or that and accused of this and that. This seems to be the pattern. Whenever President Maduro or someone in Venezuela at the high level of their government gets into trouble or something's pressing politically, they blame America. And it is a repeated effort to trump up notions of coups which don't exist, and to play to, frankly, a very old script. I mean, this is, regrettable. So our policy is we're very supportive of, we're trying, we continue to meet with and we encourage meaningful dialogue between all the sectors of Venezuelan society, political opposition, society, business, government, et cetera. We call on the government to release political prisoners, including dozens of students, and opposition leaders, Leopoldo Lopez and Mayor Daniel Caballos and Enzo Scarano. And we're working with others to try to get them to live up to their defense of democracy. So we're working with the National Security Council right now and the Department of Treasury and other agencies to implement the provisions of the law on sanctions, and we're moving ahead as fast as we can.
Well, I hope...
I have raised the issue of Venezuela in all my conversations with leaders in the surrounding...
when we were proposing this, we were asked to withhold because there was an attempt by Colombia and others to try to engage, and unfortunately that didn't produce a result. And it seems that President Maduro only continues to arrest those that either create opposition to his government and or who he uses as scapegoats. At some point, I just hope that we can use the provisions of the law sooner rather than later, and I would commend your attention to it.
Well, we're pushing to implement.
Great.